Good afternoon and happy Friday, everybody. We are currently up $37 on the day, about 0.5%, and the portfolio is currently sitting at $9,088. We have $256 in the buying power, considering we just sold Nokia. For those that are new here, don't pay attention to this Shiba Inu. I've had this thing for like a lot of years. And it doesn't let me sell that fraction of a cent. So the portfolio is currently Ford, SPHD, Swire Pacific. Haven't added to Swire Pacific or Ford. Thinking about selling those off. Been pretty heavy into SPHD, Tesla, Apple, Realty Income, also going pretty heavy into Realty Income and Apple recently as well. Johnson & Johnson, ExxonMobil, haven't added to that. I've just been holding on to this. The profits are looking pretty well, pretty nice actually, 140%, about $200. I wish I would have bought more of this when it was down at $44, but I did buy this quite a long time ago. I believe back in 2020 was the last buy on this. So I did have reoccurring buys back in 2020. Which was at $56. That just shows that if you're consistent on the recurring investments, it will pay out. The daily dollar cost averaging does definitely come in handy for the long term. Prospect Capital, haven't added to this as well. This is another one that I'm thinking of selling. The only reason I'm really holding on to this one is because of that 13.24% yield. But the growth has been pretty slow, just on a downward slope. So I'm thinking about selling this, getting into something more reliable that has more growth with a pretty decent dividend yield. So let me know in the comments down below. And of course, SPY, VU, been going pretty heavy into those for the past, I'd say about 2 years. Have 5 shares of SPY, currently sitting around 3,000, as well as VU. Have about 4 shares of that with about $2,000 in market value, up 23% on VU, and SPY, I believe like 15, about 20% as well, about $500 gain on that, so not too bad. Let me know in the comments. I know there's been a few comments debating the VU and SPY. I've seen a few comments going into other high yield dividend ETFs that I've seen. I've seen a lot of comments and recommendations from you guys, and I really, really much appreciate that. I know this channel is made for newer investors. It's made for just basically newer investors. It's made for any investors really, but the main focus is on the newer investors. And again, I'm a newer investor. I've been investing for about 3 years consistently. I'm only 21 years old. There's a lot more to learn. I still don't know ins and outs of investing by any means. So if you guys have any recommendations, have anything advice that you'd like to give me, drop it in the comments because I love to hear it. Jeppy and Snap-on are 2 of my most recent buys, as well as Johnson & Johnson. Let me move this down here. Snap-on, Johnson & Johnson, been putting $2 a day into it. Jeppy going 3. Debating whether or not I want to keep adding to Jeppy. The growth is pretty good on Jeppy. The charts are looking nice, plus that about 7% dividend yield, I believe. 6.82, so about a 7% dividend yield, which is very, very hefty. Plus that growth, it is looking pretty good. So that's why I started with this mainly. But I will keep adding into it until I see otherwise. Yeah, that's what the portfolio is looking like again. And again, for those that are new here, or just people that want to update, these are my recurring investments. 3 VU, 3 SPY, 1 into SPHD, 2 into Snap-on, 2 into Johnson & Johnson, 1 into Realty Income, and 3 into Jeppy. That will conclude today's video for you guys. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else on the portfolio that I'm not showing and you guys want to see into a little bit deeper. If you guys want me to dig deeper into anything more specific, let me know in the comments down below. And again, drop your recommendations and drop some stocks you'd like me to look into because I'm always looking to add to that dividend watch list. And this is my dividend watch list right now. Keep my eye on Pepsi and Starbucks mainly, as well as Coca-Cola. I've had Coca-Cola for a while, decided to sell out of that, and switched my look over to Pepsi and Starbucks. This is what I'm looking out for. This was the one that one of you recommended, the VGT, Vanguard Information Technology ETF. It does have a little bit lower dividend yield than a 0.5, but again, the growth is pretty good on it if you take a look. About 2% on the week, 2% on the month, about 15% on the 3 months, year to date about 11%. 1 year absolutely great at 47, and 5 years at 147 or 171, excuse me. I think that actually outperforms SPY on the 3-month chart in the 1 year. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love recommendations from you guys, and I love taking advice from you guys because I'm still learning as well. Like and subscribe if you guys want to see more dividend income portfolio updates. I will also be giving a Walmart update, the Walmart Associate Stock Program. Haven't done that one in quite a while, so I'm quite excited to give you guys an update on that. Also going to be updating my dividend tracker portfolio. Those that are new here, the dividend tracker is an app that I use. I think it's like a $3 a year subscription. I know there's free things, but this is just mainly what I've been going into. You just put everything in your portfolio or all your portfolios, and it just puts everything together. And it helped me a lot because not being able to track the Associate Stock Program with my Robinhood, it does kind of get confusing. So it's always nice to see everything just in one portfolio. My annual dividend income is sitting at 284.80. Haven't updated this thing in about, I'd say about a month. So this weekend, probably tomorrow or Sunday, I will be giving you guys a video on this, updating my portfolio. You guys know I did sell it a Nokia. Let's delete this holding and see if it makes any difference, or how much of a difference. I know it's going to make a difference. So let's delete it, delete Nokia. But it did bring us down about $10. But I think with adding Jeppy, Stephan, and Johnson & Johnson, it will bring us up well over that 284 mark. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm excited for these new upcoming weeks and upcoming videos. Have a good weekend, everybody.